Hello, hello. It's K1K13, and it is currently 9:43 p.m. August 21st of 2025. So we are officially 8 months, pretty much done of the year. There is only September. Sorry, I'm a little nasal. We only have September, October, November, and December left. Time is just flying by, man. I feel like every year is a little faster. For me, at least. I don't know. I feel like most people in high school should probably enjoy. Obviously, you can't really explain it to a middle schooler or elementary, but every year for me, it goes a little bit quicker. And this is just going to be like, excuse me. This is podcast 24. And I know the last one was kind of a really Debbie Downer and stuff. I mean, I'm glad people actually tuned in for some reason. I actually got like 100 views, and I was surprised myself. But I've been kind of just treading along, and I feel waves of it, and a lot of it is just kind of like just I miss my son most of the time, and I wish I could give him the family that he wanted. There is sometimes where I regret doing some stuff. But anyways, let's just not talk about that at the moment. But really, I really wanted to just talk about for the people who like watch my channel, like if you're a high schooler, or I doubt there's middle schoolers watching, man. Hey man, just try to enjoy high school, cause like after it's kind of like it goes pretty quick. Um, I'm in work right now. I do two jobs. It's kicking my ass, to tell you the truth. I was supposed to work today, but I played hooky, and they probably got pissed at my job. It was funny though, cause I like texted the guy, like one of the supervisors, floor supervisors. I don't really know the hierarchy there. I'm still kind of confused, cause they have like people for the shift, like that watch the floor, and then there's like the managers are there at the time. So I'm like, I don't really know who to really text. But in my opinion, I guess it's always better like if you work for a company and you have a lead and then you have a supervisor. That's how it usually goes. And the managers, like at normal jobs, managers you don't really talk to that much. But every place is different. But most jobs that I've experienced, it's you have your leads, and then you have your supervisors, and then the managers. So you really only talk to your supervisor about like if you're calling off or you want to use your PTO, or if you have an issue, you go to them most of the time. But anyways, I texted one of the leads. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna make it tonight, and he didn't text me back. The manager texted me back, and my manager's like, hey, can you find somebody to cover you? And in my head, I'm like, I mean, I tried already, man, because like I'm on this app, and this app kind of just goes, you make it like you say, oh, I can't. You put into the request on the freaking on the app that like, hey, anybody want these hours for Thursday, and it shoots out to everybody that's working there. So I was kind of confused when he told me, can you find somebody to cover? I'm like, I already shot the hours on Monday, so I mean that's not a lot of time, but it's still 3 days nonetheless. So then he texts me, the manager, which I think I'm cool with him. He's kind of funny guy. I remember I was talking to this one of my coworkers, and he comes up behind me and he goes, because I guess I was talking to her like about the job, and he like came up, and I guess he was trying to get through us, but he couldn't. And he went, sorry, sorry, sorry. And he kept saying sorry. And then like I turned around, I was like, how many sorries? And he goes, sorry. He goes, so sorry. And he's Asian, so I go, oh, so sorry. And he kind of laughed, but I don't know. I think he might have taken it the wrong way. Either way, I don't think he's on that level of. I don't think we're on that level yet where I could be a little bit racist. But I make fun of myself sometimes. Man, I'd be like, hey, you know, I'm a bean or some shit. Not like that, obviously, but like if it's something type of context that involves like a Mexican, I always do. I'll say some racist shit about myself. Oops. Well, I try not to cuss on the podcast because maybe I'll eventually, what do you call it, monetize it. But none of my podcasts have ads on it, so I think so. I'm pretty sure I took them off all my podcasts. They shouldn't have ads. If they have ads, blame YouTube, not me. But yeah, he texted me and he goes, hey man, can you find anybody to cover your shift? And in my head, I'm just like, bro, like I already tried. Like if no one picked him up, and I mean that you booze, you lose. And me being, since he texted me directly, I'm like, oh, he really wants me to at least try. So yeah, he's like, I have these names for you. Can you text like these people to see if they can cover you? And I go, all right, man, I'll give it a try. Even though in my head I'm like, I know they're not going to, especially on the day of. So anyways, I texted those people, and just as you expected, they say no, we're not available. And I go, all right, no worries. And my manager ended up texting me anyways, and he goes, well, just let me know if they say anything. And I'm like, bro, no one in this era picks up shifts like that no more, especially the day of. Like, no one's that dedicated. And honestly, this job, they pay kind of decent, man. Like, it's not a lot of money per hour, but those tips, man. Like, I work in a coffee shop, and man, these people they be tipping like crazy, bro. I'm just like, man, I don't really deserve that, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That job's pretty decent. I think they should I should tell them I only want like maybe 3-4 days. They be giving me like 5, and I'm like, man. And then like they're all like short hours, like 5 hours, and I'm just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. But man, these geek bars, man. So like, I went to this local liquor store, right, and they sell them. And when I went there for the first time, the guy sold it to me for like, I think like $19 plus tax, and it was cheap. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep going there. They got my money. Then every single freaking week I went, or every 2 weeks that I would go, the prices kept raising. And I was talking to like the guy who runs the shop, and I'm like, hey man, why these prices keep going up? And he's like, tariffs and all that. And I'm like, damn, bro, it went up a whole $8 in under a month, man. That's insanity, bro. Like, what? So I'm trying to look for if anybody wants to recommend me like a vape pen, or I don't really smoke THC. I do occasionally, like if I'm at a like party or something, I'll never turn it down. But like on freedom and leisure, I don't really smoke like that, because I don't know. I feel like people say THC isn't addictive, but it pretty much is. Like, I have a couple friends who really can't get through the day without it, and I get it. I mean, they probably feel smooth, they feel chill, they feel relaxed, and hey, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna judge you, and I'm in my head, but inside thoughts, right? You don't say them out loud. You might go, oh look, man, this guy's a pothead, and you are. You are. Come on. But everybody has their own. In Spanish, we call it vicios, where it's stuff that you're addicted to, and it's just something to make yourself feel better in this messed up world, So whatever. But yeah, man. So this thing's like $26.99 now, bro. So I think I'm gonna stop buying. I'm gonna try. This is sour blue dust, and it's pretty good. I think I like the mint ones at first, but then the mint one really does make my mouth too cold, and then I can't drink anything. So I kind of lay off that one. And I don't really like the fruit ones because it's too fruity, because you end up smelling like really fruity. Excuse me. But yeah, my mission, and hopefully you guys can help me out with this. My mission for the rest of the year is finish off my credit card debt. And by helping me, I mean just watching my videos is fine. You guys, that's all. I don't want to promise nothing, but I do want to upload. And I know people be watching. Some people actually tune in and watch some of my podcasts, and I really appreciate it, honestly. I mean, 100 views on my last one, I was surprised. Honestly, I thought I was gonna get like 30, and I'm like, all right, well, 30 is better than nothing. But I got like 100, so I'm proud of myself. Even though it was pretty sad. Disk space remaining for recording 18 hours and 26 minutes. Imagine like recording your voice for 18 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, so I don't really collect figures anymore. I wish I could, and there's some really cool stuff out there. But honestly, there really isn't that many cool stuff out there anymore. I like the Gurren Lagann ones that I had. I already got rid of Yoko. I already got rid of not Simone. What's his name? Who the heck do you think I am? I can't remember. But yeah, I sold those guys already. I have the Fooly Cooly robot still, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I really don't think I can sell that one because it's missing the bandana that covers the mouth. So yeah, I was only really trying to do like 10 minutes on this podcast, so I appreciate everybody watching. And stay tuned. I'm gonna keep uploading. Please stick around. I really like you guys. Don't forget to like, and subscribe. All right, I appreciate it. All right, guys. Peace.